Welcome to Addiction Activist Messages of Hope and our latest episode on expectations. We all know the stories, the sayings inside the rooms, expectations are resentments waiting to happen. And, I have consistently looked and tried to find ways to minimize the effect of my expectations on other people. And what that comes down to for me is understanding powerlessness, understanding acceptance, understanding surrender, which is some of the things we spoke about in recent videos. But expectations are, in a sense, they're a lack of communication, or they're really a lack of communication. And what I believe today is that if I am communicating clearly with the people around me, or my wife, my support group, or people at work, or my direct reports at work, or whatever that may be, I can minimize a lot of my personal expectations. What I've also found is that the expectations that I hold on myself directly reflect on the expectations I have on other people. I hold myself to an extremely high standard, and I have to remember that I'm human and I'm fallible and I make mistakes. And if I consistently hold myself to that higher standard, I'm never going to meet those expectations. So I have to remember that, and I have to humbly accept my humanness in any and all situations, and remember that this is a journey, this is a process, and it's not always going to be perfect. It's very rarely going to be perfect. So, and what I mean is that, my personal expectations on myself, once again, directly reflect the expectations that I have on other people. And when I start thinking about the expectations that I have on other people, do they realize that I have these expectations? Do they know what I need from them? Have I communicated clearly to them what my needs are within that relationship, or that encounter, or that situation, or scenario, whatever it may be? If I'm not clearly communicating what I need, then my expectations probably aren't going to be met, and I'm going to end up with resentment, which, once again, that old common saying they say within the rooms, resentments, expectations are resentments waiting to happen. And I don't like to harbor resentment, and I don't like to feel like I've hurt someone else's feelings, and I don't necessarily always like to get my feelings hurt as well. So, I have to be really careful when it comes to expectations on other people, and more importantly, the expectations that I have on myself. What does expectations mean to you? Are you holding unreal expectations on yourself? Do you have unreal expectations on other people? Do your friends, your support group, your significant other, your coworkers, your boss, have a clear understanding of what you need from them? To minimize expectation, we need to open and broaden our communication with each other, with ourselves, the way we talk to ourselves, and this pinnacle that I have put myself upon at different times is very, very hard for me to meet at times, and I let myself down, so I have to remember that it's not the destination, it's the journey, it's the process. And it's more about awareness of when I'm setting expectations, on whether they be unreal or not unreal, whether they be manageable expectations. It's a process to get there. And the awareness is key for just about everything in my recovery. And it's one of the things that I'm extremely grateful for, is the awareness today that practicing a program of recovery has given me. So remember that expectations are going to happen. The more you clearly communicate those expectations to other people, you can definitely minimize the negative effects of having expectations. Once again, remember, where are you holding yourself when it comes to expectations? And be kind, be gentle to yourself, and remember, this is a process. It's a journey. It's not a destination. Open your eyes to the beauty of what this day truly is, and ask yourself, what do you expect from this day? This day has given you life, and it's your opportunity to live it. You know, so, you know, really think about that. And once again, you know, open those lines of communication, broaden that communication, be clear on what you need. I have to be extremely clear on what I need from people in every situation, because if I'm not clearly communicating what my needs are, there's a really good chance I have some unrealistic expectation, or just an expectation in general of what I expect from this relationship, this endeavor, or whatever it may be. So clearly communicate your needs and be kind to yourself. Remember, with passion, purpose, and perseverance, we can make a difference. Thanks for tuning in to Addiction Activist episode on expectations. Look forward to seeing you soon. Like the comment, share, spread the like the video, comment on the video, share the video. If it's something that struck a chord within you, reach out. I'd love to start a conversation.